Hey friends, Lauren Findell here. I am the Women's and First Impressions Director here at Anthem. For today's devotional, we are focusing on not giving up. One of my favorite devotions comes from a book called Flourish, and the day I love is titled Holy Chutzpah. The author explains that the highest compliment she could get from her Jewish grandmother was her saying, "She's got chutzpah." And what it means is that you've got courage, you're willing to do whatever it takes, you're brave. It's a Yiddish term, actually, that describes somebody with nerve or bravado, sometimes defined as shameless audacity. Well, scripture records an account where a woman, a Canaanite woman, has that chutzpah. She approaches Jesus in Matthew 15:22 and says, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is demon-possessed and suffering terribly." Well, Jesus actually initially ignores her. He keeps walking, doesn't listen, but she keeps going after him. In a high-pitched shrill, she pleads for Christ's pity. Will he heal her daughter? She refuses to leave without an answer. She gets on everyone's last nerve. Actually, the disciples say this, "Rabbi, send her away, for she keeps crying after us." What small little word stands out? Keeps. This small word, keeps, shows her nagging chutzpah, her nagging persistence. She keeps pleading, she keeps zeroing in, she keeps trusting, urging, chasing. She does not give up. And again, Jesus brushes her off, reminding her that he came only for the lost sheep of Israel, and as a Canaanite woman, she doesn't make the cut. But scripture goes on to say this, the tenacious woman refuses to relinquish. She throws herself at his feet. "Lord, help me." Again, Jesus dismisses her. Only those with bad manners dispense the food of the children to the dogs. The woman again refuses to let go. She says, "Even dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." And this is where we see the story turn. Jesus says, "Woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted." This isn't the only time in Scripture we see someone being persistent with Jesus and their request being answered. I just love the insight that the Holy Chutzpah from this woman gives. It shows that Jesus values persistence, insistence, and dogged determination. So whatever the obstacle is in your life, that prayer that hasn't been answered yet, I just want to encourage you to be persistent. Keep praying. Don't give up. A few years back, Chase had told me a story of a woman in our church who had come up to him. And she was so genuine, and she had been praying for years and years. Actually, she mentioned, "I've been praying for 5 years for my son to leave a cult, and he hasn't yet. Do I keep praying?" And the answer is yes. We keep praying. We keep praying until you get your answer. You keep praying until your last breath. Be persistent. Don't throw in the towel. Pick up your gloves. Keep fighting. Don't stop asking God for the big things. Because persistent, consistent prayers help stabilize wobbly, weary faith. He's eager to hear from us. He loves us. He gave his son for us. The Canaanite woman's dogged determination inspires me and reminds me to keep fighting, and I hope it does the same for you. So let's embrace the Holy Chutzpah, keep pursuing God until he gives you your answer. Don't let go.